Why are they still in the game? Actually, wait, I still think... What? Certain piety is still in the game, right? The, like,
You
elemental
can't
piety.
craft the old ones, but you can still buy them on the market board.
Yeah. Like, fire materia 1.
Yeah, I need to meld some strength materia.
Yo, there's
Can I
mind
meld some
materia
fire
1.
resistant? I wish they would bring elemental damage back.
I'm good.
I'm
Okay,
okay.
Mr. Eureka.
I believe we are.
Yeah, we did it last night. We could just keep it to that. I don't I don't know why we picked that, but
That's what Ilya said when I was panicking and asked. So
Yeah,
Sure,
someone said
it-
counterclockwise. Unless we want to just switch to like clockwise since we're gonna be more used to the enrage.
I mean, the standard is clockwise, right? In PF and stuff.
Is it? I don't know. I just
Yeah,
did it based off of clear VODs that I
Yeah,
haven't watched.
let's just do
If there's a
clockwise.
standard, we should do whatever the standard is.
Let's just do. That's such a small change. We could just do
Okay.
clockwise. Now to get my own music ready.
You don't want to hear about climbing?
Climbing is muted. Yeah, but
I've already hit yes, bro.
I don't know. I'm just guessing.
that, to be fair, it's a pretty good guess.
Ding dong.
Sorry, it was me.
Damn. You
Yes,
just get
guy.
blamed. Apparently, I've been fighting the last boss of Volbis for 42 minutes now.
Amazing.
Can we do a yes, please? If the bard weapon drops, I'll switch.
Figuring on samurai.
I was planning on switching anyway if the other ranged weapons dropped.
Out? Inner cards.
I wonder if you can keep up.
Follow.
Such speed, it's as if there's a pack of him.
With Fenrir's might, I rouse a storm. The wind
Okay.
answers my call.
Counter.
Was that Yibis?
I figured out back momentarily.
Ah,
The challenger's down! Is this the end?
I'm going to 3. I'm at 3.
They're back on our feet. Let's see if they can stay standing.
So far.
Give it a best.
surprising ways. Oh, where did that colossal thing come from? Fly true!
4, 4.
Away.
Is the boss even more dead than you?
We've gotten it down to like 43.5%. That's nothing.
Really?
But we've scarcely begun.
That's not 44.
Got a shield back. Perfect.
Nice.
Tickety buff. Careful HP on Stone Side.
Bear my fighting wits! Still you stand. How delightful! The earth is mine to command! A pack of wolves!
Rotate. Follow.
Careful of heads.
Try this!
1, 2.
Be a spread.
Cardinal.
In.
In the card.
These are cards.
Sometimes when there's a card.
No, I will not lose. I need more power. Fenrir's unbound might!
Okay, holding pot for the first 2 minutes. Sending LD3 outside.
The rings be destroyed and they fallen below! No matter what becomes of my body, defeat
moved to floating death traps. How will they fight with so little room?
Now I fight with everything I have. Prepare yourself.
On the line.
There's no escape. Will you be able to stay on your feet?
Everyone's out.
I will rent all asunder.
The right side in. Your platforms. Pots in 2 minutes. Up.
You'll have nowhere to stand.
Left side.
It's awful.
No left. Go back to your platform.
Oh wait, did macro actually go off?
It did.
Did, yeah.
Thank God.
Hey guys, look it up.
The power of wit unleashed.
I have first tether. Remember out. Need to.
You cannot escape from the wolf.
Donut, sides, in, out, in.
Right?
Side,
Left?
out. There we go. In. Far, left. Out,
Left? Left.
in.
In. Left again.
Clear all that. Up 2 sides.
That's
Oh
bullshit.
no, that was too much
UV
for
line
the
up.
challenger.
Conga line. Conga line.
I'm getting the race, so if I get it, I'm probably safe on this platform.
Tank.
The challenger rises again. Can they turn this around?
Back at you.
I cannot heal.
UV4, you're ready to conga. Just adjust size.
Just go back. Where do we meet?
Let's say on.
What is out?
I will draw.
Oh,
Oh, well, give us this on the other side.
Wait.
Anything this one?
Oh, New South.
It's where it's on
Down
one
there.
random person, right? So because people were dead, we didn't didn't have a spot to go to.
Yeah, after that UV
it
just
pointed-
head south.
I thought I was on real sound.
Yeah, I
You were
believe
heading
what
south, but
yeah,
you
my
the
people-
real
other
way to
people
do it
weren't,
is the
so it
ski
just chose
marker,
someone
but we don't
random.
have it.
Yeah.
Well, I was headed back south, but I was on like the northwest, and by the time it did, like it snapshot on me on the tower.
So what happened during UV4 there?
It was UV4? I'm not sure.
I know me
Um,
and Ilya
the-
got cleaved.
Yeah, we got
Kinda.
cleaved because, like... Yeah, but would you have been safe if you'd gone the other direction?
Maybe.
I think so, because I think the safe spots for that were southwest, northwest, northeast.
Yeah, it was.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, I went
Yeah.
left and
I
it
might have
worked.
been south.
And then we both went to southeast and got clipped. And then UV was kind of messed up because I think we ended up with 5 people on the east side.
So where was the healers and DPS? Where were we supposed to group up? Because I know I went the wrong way.
You guys should have been southwest.
Oh, then I went the right way. Okay, never mind.
I think it was tanks and DPS were northeast. It was northeast.
Yeah, tanks and DPS should have been northeast, and healers and DPS should have been
Oh,
southwest.
okay, I went the right way. Awesome.
We were
But
just missing.
it is really hard to tell
is
that
on-
at the moment.
Yeah, we were
Yeah.
missing is on northeast at the end, and we had YouTube bonus.
Yeah, we had us
Yeah,
bonus.
yeah, but we're just on the wrong side.
Yeah, does anyone have the marker, the C marker?
I
don't
do not.
think anyone
I've-
found the
I've
markers
not
for
managed to
C.
find it. I've tried to
Quick
dig. I didn't find it.
Didn't Adel say he had it?
Let me confirm that.
Well, we're not doing UV4 based off of the C marker. We're
He
doing
does not.
UV4 based off our heroes.
man.
play.
But it's best to know where it is
Uh,
relative to
safe
the C
spot.
marker.
Yeah,
But it's mostly just helpful for collapsing back in after UV4 for the enrage.
Let's see. Maybe.
Yeah.
Narzal ultimate.
Yeah, personally I just misread the sword and thought I was safe and wasn't.
Yeah,
I think Gibbs saw that I was staying put and thought I was safe.
Wait, what are we doing? Anyone? We're just ready to go.
I think so. But yeah, you could totally survive getting cleaved by the half room. The hero's blade there, you just get a damage down.
I forgot to pot.
I think I got hit by it.
Fine. A lot of damage downs during champion circuit as well.
Yeah, bad call out. My bad.
I appreciate the call out, so they help so much.
Let's begin, shall we?
Can the challenger defeat the wolf in his own lair?
I'm filled with fucking panicking, trying to figure out what instacats I have during that.
Very fair.
I'm still learning this job.
Where's your triple cast?
Dude, there's so much running in this goddamn fight.
Out.
This that phase sucks for me.
I wonder if you can keep up.
Follow.
Such speed, it's as if there's a pack of him.
With Fenrir's might, I rouse
Okay,
the storm. The wind answers
back
my
green.
call.
Clockwise.
Oh no, that was too much for the challenger.
Using him on B. We shall see. His following word.
Is what
Wait.
The challenger's down. Is this the end?
Remind me what the plan is for the enrage. Tower.
Party mid.
Let's begin, shall we?
Yeah, we're going clockwise. It's mid, invuln,
Can the
kitchen
challenger
sink,
defeat the
party.
wolf in his own lair?
I
Maybe
believe
kitchen
it's
sink
one of
ain't
the
the
fourth
fourth
tower
one?
to have more
Or the
mids.
third one.
I think they wanted to do fourth one for more mids. Correct me if I'm
Oh.
wrong.
Oh yeah, I think you're fainting the kitchen sink.
Out. Cardinals.
There!
Take more damage there.
I wonder if you can keep up.
Such speed, it's as if there's a pack of him.
Mid north.
With Fenrir's might, I rouse a storm. The wind
Not affect me.
answers my call.
Go counter.
Oh no, that was too much for the challenger.
Resume D. Or 4. Cope. Never mind.
I'll take these in,
They're
whatever.
back on
Start
their
talent.
feet. Let's see if they
shit.
can stay standing.
Doesn't matter anyway.
Uh-oh.
Yeah,
Yeah. I don't know where your usual spot is to get knocked back to, sorry.
Let's begin, shall we?
Can the challenger defeat the wolf in his own lair?
In your cards.
There! I wonder if you can keep up.
Away.
Such speed, it's as if there's a pack of him.
With Fenrir's might, I rouse a storm. The wind answers
affect
my
me?
call.
Going clockwise.
Must have heard. But they're not out of the bite yet.
Fenrir's power can be wielded in surprising ways.
Oh, where did that colossal thing come from?
My truth!
3.
Follow.
Not bad. Not bad. But we've scarcely begun.
Check debuff.
Oh, we're gonna need to hold on Windhead. Oh, never mind.
Okay. The bone had definitely disappeared on my side.
Been there, done that.
Yeah.
Let's begin, shall we?
This fight feels amazing when all my stuff lines up properly.
Can the
Oh,
challenger
it's that
defeat the
different.
wolf in his own lair?
Yeah, it's just like waiting for the final step is kind of a pain.
In. Inner cards.
I wonder if you
Away?
can keep up.
Such speed, it's as if there's a pack of him.
With Fenrir's might, I rouse the storm. The wind
Back
answers
command?
my call.
Counter.
They must have heard, but they're not out of the fight yet.
Fenrir's power can be wielded in surprising ways.
Oh, where did that colossal thing come from?
Flying true!
Follow.
Not bad.
44%.
Not bad. But we've scarcely begun.
Like one of the worst pulse negotiation rides. I fucked it up. Check debuff.
my biting wings. Still you stand. How delightful. The earth is mine to command. A pack of wolves.
Rotate. Away.
We forgot to say that.
Fuck those heads. Fucking hate them so much.
Being a simple and call out in my mind.
Try this.
Two.
DPS back.
Cardinal.
Out. Enter cards.
No. Will not lose. I need more power. Fenrir's
At least didn't fuck up my cards, so.
Egads! The ring's been destroyed and they've fallen below!
Anyone know what the actual length of that cutscene?
45 seconds.
They've moved to floating death traps! How will they fight with so little room?
Now I fight with everything I have. Prepare yourself.
One.
There's no escape. Will you be able to stay on your feet? I will rent all asunder.
Left out.
Use Tox. South.
You'll have nowhere to stand.
East.
Dodge this if you can.
I have tether.
Unleashed.
South.
You cannot escape from the wolf.
Donut, in, out, inside.
Right?
Right.
In,
In.
Left?
out,
Left?
Left.
in,
In.
Right?
Right.
right,
Sides.
sides, wait,
Left?
left, 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 left. Two platforms.
2 minutes?
Hung up.
South. Tethers.
Back at you.
Green goes close.
Green goes Kai. Ow.
They're back on their feet. Let's see if they can stay standing.
This one's cursed.
So as a
The challenger's down.
healers will come
Is
over
this
here.
the
Yeah, technically I would have gone the other way.
Me and we would be on Ilia's platform.
Okay, no.
Isn't there only? I guess there's 5 permutations of that. Oh
Yes.
wait, no, it can be any.
Anyone,
Platform
there's a
and like
person on every
right,
platform, so it could target any of them.
But
we
it
would
has
go
a
right-
higher chance.
Yeah,
of,
we would go-
It has a higher chance of targeting the south platform or the 2-tower platform because.
Right, but which could be northwest or
But-
northeast. So it
We always
doesn't
go
really
away from the tanks, right? Is that kind of the idea?
So basically, there's gonna be 3 safe platforms, right? 2 fully safe, 1 half cleave.
Yeah.
The one directly next to the half room cleave is south. We are the one on the right side of south, looking at the boss.
That's not necessarily.
Because if
true.
it's on
if it
2,
targets you're staying put in the tanks group. And you're not the right side of south anymore,
We just stay true south.
right? If it targets you, then the
Does it
tanks
say
go to either
anything about
northwest or
that?
northeast,
That is correct.
and then the platform between us becomes the middle. Yeah. The raid plan here doesn't really talk too much about how UV4, how to do that with UV4.
UV4, you do your best, but it's gonna end up being like easier out of like seriously.
Right.
well, those
So, like-
those teleporters should be short cooldown for UV.
They are,
Yes.
yeah.
So shouldn't we just do?
But it, you just kind of most people just try to go back to south northwest.
Yeah, like the picture that was posted by where like it's
Okay.
always true south and it's always true northwest
Is that what we should try to do? Do you think that's better?
because it's short like short tethers. So as long as we
Yeah, sure. I mean, as long as you know where to
I
where
like
to
it.
move.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. What Floor just said. always go back to
Okay.
south and northwest. Because it should be short teleported.
That's how Rico's been? Okay. Fine, we can do that then,
So
because I
it's
guess
gonna be
everyone
healers.
should move it most once for Hero's Blow, and then immediately after adjust back to south northwest.
Yeah,
The
and
problem is we need to know where south is. Right?
I mean, you
So-
should know which platform you're on. You
Yeah.
always start from the
You
same
just need to
spot, and there's
remember.
only
Yep.
so much movement. And it's gonna be healers and whichever DPS were south, right? Would go south,
Yes.
and then north DPS stay north with tanks.
Also, wait for
That's
the
not
cleave.
necessarily the case, because the southeast DPS might end up having to go to northeast to dodge the Hero's Blow.
Yeah, but
Yeah, but it's short tether. No, it's because there's short movement between them.
just do
It's a
It's
2
the
second
the
cooldown,
two
yeah.
DPS. Yeah, the two
Okay.
north DPS always
Always?
go
Okay,
northwest.
fine. That's
Yeah.
fine, we'll do that then. Okay.
And that's why it says.
do your best. It's a lot of use eyes. It's a fast
Yeah, you
mechanic.
can
It's
make it to
a
south
lot of
northwest.
It
randomness.
also
so.
says to wait after the cleave because it still has the long TP. So you want to wait until the short
Correct.
TP comes up.
Yeah, just like by the time you're getting to the, if you have to do 2 teleports, by the time you're getting to the second platform, I think your UV's already started.
That's why it's going to be a use eyes.
Yeah.
Let's begin, shall we?
Can the challenger defeat the wolf in his own lair?
I'm gonna die to something stupid. You are not gonna die to something stupid. In the birds.
Dice to this thing.
Nice to the first mechanic.
I wonder if you can keep
Follow.
up.
That's a good luck charm, right?
Yeah. I gotta get the donut. There. Follow.
Speed, it's as if there's a pack of him.
Oh, I did that early.
I might have popped second wind because I was scared.
Probably a good choice.
Everybody only does 70k.
Fenrir's might.
He has more than 70k.
I rouse a storm.
Man, I don't
Knock back at me? Wait, no, not yet.
A little too early.
Wait.
Not yet.
If
What
you
do I
use
do?
it, you're not back.
Answers my
Yeah,
call.
get knocked back. If you use it, sorry. Knock back at me now. Going luck way. Counter.
The challenger's down.
Alright, I need a
Not gonna
second.
die to something
I
stupid,
need a
huh?
second. I need a second.
This guy. That's a full reset for you.
That was too much for the challenger.
Not gonna die to something stupid. As a 2025.
Got a factory reset the Yeza now, hang on.
It's okay, that was one of those curse pulls where the boss jumps directly away from me at the start of Eminent Ray. It cancels my GCD.
Open a window in a second. It's fucking hot. Alright. Let's try that again. Fucking seeing things, man. I think it's the 16-second countdown that's fucked me up.
You're so right about that.
Back to 10 seconds we go.
Could not
Activation
agree
as we
more.
go.
Let's begin, shall we?
Back to Fru we go.
I'm going back in river for a while.
His own lair.
I think we need 2 second countdowns.
At least 4.
In. Inner cards.
I wonder if you can keep
Follow.
up.
Such speed, it's as if there's a pack of him.
storm. The wind answers my call.
Clockwise?
Must have heard, but they're not out of the fight yet.
Fenrir's power can be wielded in surprising ways.
Oh, where did that colossal thing come from?
Why, true.
Okay. Overseas over here.
Of course, he cancels my cast.
Of course, he murders 4.
I got 4.
Not bad. Not bad. But we've scarcely
And of course,
begun.
it's the same HP. Quick debuff.
Boy, here we go again. Oh yeah.
We'll definitely have to hold on Windhead.
There, there.
I'm gonna stop hitting her.
Go ahead and stop.
It's still 10%.
Bear my fighting wings. Still you stand. How delightful. The earth is mine to command. Pack of wolves!
Rotate. Follow.
Remember the heads?
Heads.
Remember the heads.
Try this!
Three. 3.
Yeah, spread.
Cardinals.
This
Ow.
is the end.
Ender cards. Give Yubis more room.
What?
Just in case. Nope.
The challenger rises again.
That was just damage.
Can they turn this around?
Well, Gibus
Yeah.
died randomly.
No,
Yeah.
I died because I got clipped by the. I was too far out.
Okay.
I was too far out, so when the fourth dash went across, I got cleared.
I'm familiar.
Well, unfortunate.
Have you had more room now, too?
I already got cleaved once today. Didn't die though, so it didn't matter.
What's it, south again?
Yeah, it's the same pattern. I
Let's begin.
I don't know what I can do there, dude.
I mean, move,
Make
move
time,
in.
give you more space.
Yeah, move in as much as you need.
We'll adjust it.
At this point, I don't know if it's I can't go back. I don't know. I'm sorry. I'm focusing. I'm lost.
Just, how about whenever we get to break, we
Out.
can like do the
Cardinals.
what's it called? XIV. The you know what Kai does with his replays. The thing that really helped me in
I
MD
wonder if you can keep up.
Away.
Such speed, it's as if there's a pack of him.
Video recorder helped me very much. And
With Fenrir's might, I rouse the storm.
to the point where I wish it wasn't actually terrible.
That thing sucks.
The wind
Knock back me.
answers my call.
Clockwise. Hour time a day.
Good times.
He's
Come on.
trying to murder me.
We did. They're like, I'll just go middle to do my cast. I started on my head and like, yeah, I have no fucking clue if I'm a nether or not now. It was not my smartest move.
But they're not out of the fight yet.
Fenrir's power can be wielded in surprising ways.
Oh, where did that colossal thing come from?
Flying true.
Wait.
Follow. I was too close.
The
Follow.
challenge
Nope, doesn't matter.
Is this the end?
Oh, there's.
Yeah,
Oh, I was on the wrong side. God damn it! Because I was focused on healing you two. God damn it! Ah! All right, that's fine. This is fun. Whenever I have to do unexpected healing, it's always just my mechanics are
I'm
gone.
gonna be
Unexpected healing does bonus movement.
If I'm be honest, I don't have the tools to unexpected heal anymore.
Let's begin, shall we?
Can the
So
challenger
like
defeat
before
the
I'd
Lord?
be saving
Yes,
Aether
it
Drain
can.
or Aether Flow. Not
Saving
in
Aether Flow anymore?
No, not anymore. Not in phase 1. Phase 2 I overcap all the time.
I just have
If it's
EDs
after
just
ad-
lying around. Doing nothing. Out. Cardinals.
There. I wonder if you can keep
Away.
up.
At least if it's after ads, I can eat my berry.
Such speed, it's as if there's a pack of him.
Fenrir's might. I rouse a storm. The wind answers my call.
Good counter.
Must have heard, but they're not out of the fight yet.
Fenrir's power can be wielded in surprising ways.
Oh, where did that colossal thing come from?
Fly true!
Or
Follow. No die.
Not bad. Not bad. But we've scarcely begun.
debuff stuff.
Oh boy, here we go again. Yeah.
Bear my biting wings!
Might have learned something. I have no clippy,
Still you
not
stand.
because I need it, but because I figured I
How
might as well
delightful!
try it, and it didn't really affect anything. But I think I might be
The
able to
earth is
triple
mine to command!
What the
Like
fuck?
the-
Jesus Christ.
Use Yoshi P.
Pack of wolves!
Birthday. Follow.
Go ahead and give him a
Yeah,
chomp.
I suppose, so this is the clear.
1, 2.
for the challenger.
That's not.
The challenger rise it again. Can they turn this around?
That's probably the right call.
Yeah, we weren't gonna make it otherwise.
No, I will not lose.
Guys, now this
I
definitely
need more
clear.
power.
Did you
We're
have
gonna be
room
wiping
everyone?
the missing damage from the LB now. So it's still good practice to keep on 50 people.
What was the question, Kai?
Did Talon have room that time?
The rings be destroyed. And
I didn't matter because I was spread first. That's not the issue. The issue is when I'm spread second and I get cleave, I wanted to have room.
No matter what becomes of my body, defeat is not an option.
They move to floating death traps. How will they fight with so little room?
Now I fight with everything I have. Prepare yourself. There's no escape. Will you be able to stay on your feet? I will rent all asunder.
Side out.
Stopped.
So,
You'll have nowhere to stand.
East,
East side.
Dodge this if you can. The power of whip unleashed.
I have tether.
The challenger's down.
That was my
Is
fault.
this the end?
Try to make your way back south.
Oh, okay.
Come.
Good luck.
You cannot escape from the wolf.
Donut, in,
Donut.
out, insides. In, left, out, right, in, left, sides, right. Okay.
Yep.
South. Out.
Oh,
Oh,
bollocks.
out.
Alright, we're already in the correct places.
Oh
Congress.
dear, the
Congress.
challenger's fallen out of the ring.
No, that's a bad. Both healers died to the things from
I
behind.
will draw upon my own to defeat you.
Alright, we were making the DPS trick anyway.
Yeah, not at all.
Yeah.
I mean, it's still close. 30% for this is still doable. So when we're northwest and south, it's always going to be the eastmost person that would move with those placement. It's not north or south. It is the person that is most east for the platform with 2 players.
Yeah, so since
Yeah,
me and
or
you
just
gotta
like
have a-
Yeah.
orient your thinking to the southwest platform.
I think if I'm on the left, I'm only moving if we have 3.
Yeah,
Yes,
so
you're only
with the
moving if-
pattern that we had there, Yibis would have moved as it would have stayed.
Yeah, I'm basically always moving, and you're never moving unless it's 3.
Yeah.
And then we should have
I-
had a DPS that was northeast come meet us south, right? Is what we're saying that with that pattern should have been. Whatever DPS was northeast should have come met us south.
It was whoever was the DPS directly south and the DPS who was southeast.
Or sorry,
Should have-
southeast. Yeah, there was
yeah.
one southeast. Yeah.
So that would have been me. We would have gone south. Except I died because. So in Heroes Low, I think he looked directly at me.
No, he looked south.
He was south.
He looked south. I
Yep.
So then where would have been this? I'm so bad at the top of Heroes
He,
Low.
the it would have
He was
been,
cleaving the east side.
yeah, he was cleaving the east side entirely.
So
he
the
would have come
northwest
south, and it
platform
would have been the
was safe.
half room south that would have been safe.
I don't think
Like
he
the
could've.
left side of the platform?
It would
Left
have been the
side is
same way
south.
we dodged the very first one.
He
You know how
needed
we
to
dodged the
go-
very first one?
Yeah.
Well, he needed to go to the northwest.
No, he needed to go south.
No,
Cause
we-
wait,
we-
No,
he
I
was
was-
south.
I-
no,
I
wait,
was
where
just
was he?
He was
Was he
south.
east?
He was the one
I
at
thought he was-
3. He was the
I
one
was
at
the lone
3.
DPS. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, he was
okay,
the
yeah,
lone
then he
DPS
would,
first.
yeah, he should have
Yeah.
come to us. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
And if you don't make it, at least dodge the in out because then you just get a damage down from the half room.
What happened was I tried to teleport twice, and then I did go through the teleporter, and then fell off.
Oh, and fell off.
Yeah,
Got it,
that's still a 7-second cooldown. So you gotta,
Yeah, basically you get one movement.
yeah.
How
gotta
did you kill us?
choose-
Give us the.
I pushed Seraphism late.
Oh, you just did not heal.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh yeah, okay. So I had 82k
Yeah,
HP
you-
before
yeah.
taking the buddies.
Both me and you were too weak.
I mean, thankfully the tether redirected from your dead body onto
Yeah.
me. so I just
All
immediately did the
planned.
thing. But
Yeah, that's my fault.
it's okay, that was a curse pull anyway. I got 2 damage downs and got killed by 4. Yeah.
Dude, getting rezzed with nothing in champions, yep, that was something.
All good fun.
It's cool.
Let's begin, shall we?
That was like a perfect pull to kill to me.
It's okay, it meant that I was able to practice calling out champions.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to keep doing that every time, add it. Yep.
I'll try.
I mean, that was perfect.
My issue is like I can do it from when it's rotating clockwise, but I'm not sure I can do it when it's rotating counterclockwise.
Is it just because of party list?
Yeah, party listing, ACT, camera and stuff.
I mean, you don't really,
ATD on a second monitor.
need ACT.
I wonder if you can keep up.
That's true, I don't.
No way.
You need to do the Lost Ark that I do just on the second monitor.
Some speed, it's as if there's a pack of him.
So yeah, really not getting much ACT here.
This is just another reason to complain.
With
Exactly.
Fenrir's might,
It's always
Wait,
I
wait, that's it.
rouse the storm.
It would weave in the soundboard
The
if I was
wind answers my
running
call.
these.
Counter.
I'm too early.
Oh my god.
The challenger's down.
I can't count.
Is this the end?
We're gonna hope. We're gonna cope.
Oh,
We're coping.
We're gonna go.
Oh no, that was too
Yeah,
much.
I'll
for
be
the
right back. Is
challenger.
there any reason you actually have to be directly centered?
Because I don't hit Tavis or Kai with my Indom because they don't move center soon enough.
Oh my
I'm
god.
So I have
gassing
to-
here.
So I have to move center to be able to hit them. Because there were a couple times where like people would randomly die or get low. It's because they weren't hit with my Indom. And
Are
so
you able to
I
end
moved
them a
center.
little bit later?
Yeah. I normally wait until after all the cleaves go off, but I got
'Cause I
whenever I'm
normally-
the one leading. Whenever I'm the one leading the way, I move in too early. Because it's
That might be better, honestly. Force adjusted.
I mean, I'm healing myself during the mechanic anyway.
Oh no, it's not that big of a deal. We won't die with that. It's just because I put out a GCD shield anyways before we get knocked back. But
Because as long as I don't get hit by Izza's AoE, or get hit by a cleave, which never happened, I don't die to the mechanic.
Yeah, we don't. We don't think
no,
that much
it's for the
damage.
knockback into towers / cleave. If I don't end Tavis goes down from he doesn't get topped up.
Oh.
That's the issue. Is he doesn't get topped up before the knockback. If I don't end up.
Yeah, the dragon heads
still
do
live.
a little bit of damage.
I'm back.
Yeah. Yeah, everyone will still live without it,
I mean,
right? But it's just to top everybody up. And otherwise, I'm just using it as an energy drain during 2 minutes.
By the way, our 3 P2 pulls so far have died at 31%, 32%, 31%.
Which 30% for enrage is doable.
Yeah, and also one of those pulls we died right at the start of the tethers too. Right.
One of those pulls
Yeah.
didn't have an LB.
Let's begin, shall we?
Early pull.
Not the early pull.
Can the
That
challenger
actually
defeat the Lord
screws
in
over
his
my
own lair?
PCD timing. Hope you're happy.
Clear pull.
And muscle memory is going to make me try to creep to get a damage down.
Utilities and pros.
edged. Inner cards.
In pattern, can be good.
I wonder if you can keep up.
Please don't jump the opposite direction. God
See
damn.
ya.
Pack of him.
Is that a way?
I said
Oh,
no,
I like how no one had called that out because I was too focused on it.
I
Yeah, I
Said
was-
follow
I get
and
over
then
there
did
and I'm like-
away. Yeah.
thought I
I
read
was-
imminent, but then I looked at
These are
Ezra
what
that does
early
the
pulling
call out,
does,
and he
Josh.
was far, so I was like, alright, I'll listen to him. I'll be a sheep.
I get to my spot and I'm like, where is where's everybody else?
Ugh. God damn it.
This is what early pulling does to us.
This is what 16-second countdowns do to us.
True.
So true.
Uh-huh.
Let's begin, shall we?
Can the challenger defeat the Lord in his own lair?
Wow, this pull sucks.
Out. Cardinals.
I agree.
No crazy.
I had
No
no
crits.
Esper game,
I wonder
like,
if you can
between
keep up.
Follow.
3 GCD and follow.
Such speed, it's as if there's a pack of him.
Like, I had my finger ready on Saber Dance, ready to press it, but, like, it never propped.
Alright, Tavis, I don't think I've noticed you do that before. You just sprint across the arena just to place your ley lines
With
at the furthest
Fenrir's
possible
might.
point.
That sure is what I do.
Now's the storm.
I've noticed it the whole time.
I mean, Yibis changed his timing for Expedient like 1 or 2 nights ago, and now I have to move early.
Going back in.
I don't have to sprint together anymore.
Going counter.
Must have heard, but they're not out of the fight yet.
Fenrir's power can be wielded in surprising ways.
Oh, where did that colossal thing come from?
Fly true!
4, 2.
Away.
Not bad. Not bad. But we've scarcely begun.
Your debuff.
Bear my fighting wings! Still you stand. How delightful! The earth is mine to command! Pack of wolves!
Rotate. East away.
Heads.
The challenger's down! Is this the end?
Apparently I dashed into her. What happened?
Try this!
4, 1.
DPS stack.
Hi.
Cardinal.
Oh no, that was too much for the challenger!
Give me 1 sec.
space. Woo.
I was looking at the dead body. It was on B.
I'd like it if you gave me some more space. We didn't have to go that far.
Alright, I'm back. Sorry.
Let's begin, shall we?
Can the challenger defeat the wolf in his own lair?
In your cards.
I wonder if you can keep up.
Away.
Such speed, it's as if there's a pack of him.
Okay, what?
Yeah.
Oh no, that was too much for the challenger.
How did that happen?
How did I not die there?
Yeah, how did you not die, but Tabas and I did?
That is literally a first.
I thought I dashed in too early again, but I definitely didn't.
This guy has it out for you, Denaria.
Oh, no, that was...
Let's begin, shall we?
Can the challenger defeat the wolf in his own lair?
Ow. Cardinals.
I wonder if you can
Follow.
keep up.
Such speed, it's as if there's a pack of him.
Fenrir's might, I rouse a storm. The wind
Knock back him in.
answers my call.
Go and counter.
Must have heard, but they're not out of the fight yet.
Fenrir's power can be wielded in surprising ways.
Oh, where did that colossal thing come from?
Fly true!
Away. You gonna die.
Not bad, not bad. But we've scarcely begun.
Debuff. The oh, careful wind. Yep. About 50 minutes.
Oh no.
Wow, that's crazy.
We might be fine.
Bear my fighting wings!
We might be fine.
For me.
Still you stacked.
At least start.
How delightful! The earth is
It
mine
was a
to
baby star,
command.
not a big star. So,
Pack of wolves!
rotate. Away. Force. Watch the heads. Heads.
Try this!
4. 2. Y está, y está.
The challenger's down! Is this the end?
Cardinal.
In
They're back on their feet. Let's see if they can stay standing.
Oh, Jesus.
We got lucky that we were on the good
That was
side
very
of this.
lucky.
I need more power.
I moved too slow, I guess.
Fenrir's unbound might!
Yeah, diagonal can be tight on timing.
Egans! The rings be destroyed and they've fallen below!
I should have just committed to the cast or committed to the swift cast. Instead, I tried to half cast then swift cast, and I was.
Bargain.
No matter what becomes of my body, defeat is not an option.
They moved to floating death traps! How will they fight with so little room?
Now I fight with everything I have. Prepare yourself. There's no escape. Will you be able to stay on your feet? I will rent all
So left
asunder.
side in.
Go in for 2 minutes.
You'll have nowhere to stand.
Not everyone.
Dodge this if you can. The power of will
I appreciate it.
unleashed. Come. You cannot escape from the wolf.
In, out, in, donut sides. Out. In. Donut. Sides.
2 minutes.
Manga.
Buster next. Tethers.
Back at you.
short.
In.
Oh no, that was too much for the challenger.
Use
Hold on,
eyes.
Lord.
Use eyes.
Moves out,
Keep
moves
X
out,
out.
moves out.
My feint is not up here.
Mine is.
To defeat you.
Something after.
Going left.
Click all out. Wait.
Wait for the tower.
Now
Go.
go. Twos.
So you want to keep twos for the pot. Just kind of,
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I've already used
Wait.
mine. I was way through them.
I thought the power was
Look at
going
the
to
tower,
be 1 minute
look at
after.
the tower.
Eight
Wait.
hour.
Even if it costs me my life.
Get something after.
Neither side is
I'll
holding
feint this
back.
one.
Wait
But
for
there
tower.
can only be one champion.
Kitchen sink. Kitchen sink.
Go. I will get his.
Stay LB.
Yes.
My feint is not going to be up for this. That's any hit we have.
You're strong, I admit. But I am the one who will win.
Kill, kill, kill.
Ah, so close, so close, so close.
Did everyone pot at the end at least? On their last
Yep.
pot?
Yeah.
Even if it was just a 1 minute?
Yeah, I think we need to
Oh,
2
I-
minutes immediately because I get a 1 minute right at the very end.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
I didn't know you guys were getting 1 minute because I don't have shit, so.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. It's all good. Long and short.
Oh, so close.
Alright, let's take a break.
Yep, it's break time.
was,
Painfully close. That was 100K.
Yeah, now I got a damage down during Champion Circuit too.
Oh no.
Oh.
0.2%.
We had two deaths as well during
We also
the
had a bunch of-
heroes, yeah.
I was very unoptimized at that very last.
Alright,
That very
well,
last tower was
I
just
was
there.
healing. I was healing. I was.
actually think- Okay, no, I actually think I fucked up because I didn't realize my perfect balance came back up. If I had realized that, I would have gone extra Phantom Rush off.
yeah, I mean, there's all sorts of little
There's,
things.
there's
that put
everything we
there,
could have.
right?
That,
It's not just one. 0.2%
That's-
is not
yeah.
just one person forgetting to do one thing. It's like me dying during
Right.
the
If
last
it's
like hero
literally
thing, it
anything
was-
cleaner, we would have been fine. So
Yeah.
we've got this.
Yeah.
How
it
is
really
feeling there for
it
the
really is
end?
just to use eyes at the for
Oh, yeah,
UV4.
for sure.
Yeah.
I was kind of also panicking on the tank, like, because I didn't know how much damage the tanks were gonna take. So
Oh,
I
so you
used
used more than you
probably
needed to.
I used more than I needed to on
Got it.
4. That
Okay.
I
would have
used-
been an extra
yeah.
year
Yeah,
two.
I think what I'm gonna do next time is I'm gonna feint before the stack damage starts going out in the first stack, and that means my feint should be up for the last one.
Is there?
Because
Because my feint
there
came
a-
up like right at the end of the last one.
Is there a way we
How
can make
much-
the tank kitchen sink the third one?
We got a melee LB3 at the end.
Yeah, I'll be 3.
Why are we still here?
Well, actually,
That was so
we
close.
had to use LB3 during P1, right?
No.
Nope,
No,
that was, that was
no,
pretty
we
cool.
had 2 LB2s
Oh yeah.
or 2 LB3s
Okay.
during
I'll be
P2.
twice.
We're close.
Wait, did
We're
we get
close.
it because the kitchen sink the fourth one, or is it just?
No, that we get it on the fourth, like when the fourth one starts, like in between the third and the fourth
Because
one.
if they
we get
could
it.
kitchen sink the third, I feel like Do we want to?
No,
It might.
my mitts are not up.
Is it fucked?
Yeah.
Okay.
We did it good.
Yeah.
Because that fourth one
how
is
was
rough.
I mean, how did you feel on the healing? Because I feel like you were kind of topped up there. Could
Oh,
I
no.
pull one? Okay.
Because I also reprisal that, so
You're
I'm
giga
a-
chilling. Well, I was just kind of pumping heals into you to try and keep you up.
yeah, I
So-
blow everything there since the end of the fight.
I'm fainting that kitchen sink. I can also save mantra for that specifically, if you feel like you need more healing.
Let's say mantra for the last one.
The yeah, that last one.
Okay, that's what I was doing.
Yeah, I shield samba and improved on it.
Yeah, but you just said we're close, and I'm like, yeah, we can only get like 0.1% closer. Like,
Jesus.
It's kind of fucked that it's a boss that like disappears and then kills the arena.
yeah.
Yeah, we would have killed it if there.
He vanished, and I was like, why?
Like one more GCD and we would have killed.
My Phantom
Yeah,
Rush
he-
was not
he had 100
GCD. It was actually my Phantom Rush.
Wait. How much does Lord do?
You know what I think might give me at least a little more breathing room for that like second to last one is because I won't get a second deploy, but I will get a second recitation. So just giving for the crit shield ad low plus the 10% healing,
Yeah.
even though he probably doesn't need all that, it's just like for my peace of mind. So that way I know. 4. I have a question. If you're still here.
Yeah,
If
what's
not,
up?
when are you using Thrill during that tank buster?
You
Or
mean
not
at
tank
the
buster,
very end?
party at the very end during Enrage, the 4th stack.
I bust everything as soon as the first hit hits.
Okay.
Well, besides Rampart and 30%, but yeah.
Well, no, because I'm gonna give you a crit shield, and I just want to make sure I get that 10% healing buff with my crit shield.
Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, I'll just bust it in the beginning then.
So that way. No, it's because like I can put it on any part of the stack. I was just gonna give you the biggest shield possible. So
Yeah, I got you.
Alright, I got info from Adel. His recommendation is pot immediately at the start of P2 and then pot at the last 2 minutes.
Yeah, that's what I mentioned at the time.
And then you can save the LB3 until during UV or right after UV when Twin Bite's happening.
Okay, that's
And still get it right at the end of the fight.
that's so much better for
Which, so yeah, basically he said if you don't have to move for UV, Talon, you just press LB.
Okay, and then otherwise I can do it during Twin Bite?
Otherwise you can do it
Fine.
after. Yeah.
Perfect.
And then we'll do pots with 1 minutes, right? When we,
We'll do pots with 1 minute when what?
at the start.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
then-
yeah.
So we can pop the 2 minute during the enrage sequence.
Sounds good. Man. Wait. Ooh.
Man, I would have gotten a purple with the damage down.
That's crazy.
That weapon does a good dip, huh?
Well, but you'd think all the other Dragoons who are parsing probably, M8 probably have weapon, right?
Yeah,
I'm
they definitely
very
have
impressed that I had a blue there, even though it's limit.
Do
I'm
they
very
have
impressed that I
weapon-
didn't have a donut. Hopefully I didn't have a donut.
Do they have weapon and dance partner? That would be the thing, though.
Dance partner does
But
nothing.
dance partner
You
shouldn't
had,
increase your part.
you had a weird
increase your
donut with a
damage part.
tail.
Ah,
Never seen that.
At least
type
it
of
wasn't,
animal.
If you put your and Kai's parse together, you would have gotten a 99.
True.
I love that Yibis had more healing than Ezza, but Yibis' healing parse was a 9 and Ezza's was a 64.
That's shield healer in a nutshell.
Yeah.
Yep.
Shields are 2 OP.
see, like I feel like I'm healing with too much. My damage dies in phase 2 because I'm not focused on damage in phase 2.
Yeah.
But obviously we shouldn't need it, right? You saw how many deaths we had. We still
Yeah.
basically beat the fight.
I thought that I was on the right side without this, like the sword cleaving it, and then it turns out I was the platform off. Ugh.
We somehow ended up with a tank on southeast. I'm not quite sure how that
Yeah.
happened.
I know I was completely alone northwest. I had no friends.
Yeah, but I mean, it's the eyes mechanic. We live the eyes.
Because the safe ones were northwest, northeast, and southeast. So healers adjust to southeast,
We either just
and then
go
the tank
east
ones
or
meet up
west.
northwest. But
Well, the thing about it is you only get one teleport to dodge it.
Yeah.
exactly. So we would go
So-
from south to southeast.
You
So-
only need one. You
Yeah.
only need one movement to dodge. It'll either be dodge to the left or dodge
Yep.
to the right. It's just you have to identify it, and it's different for everybody.
He just aimed at me. I love that. I love that for me.
Yeah, I called out champion circuit, but then I didn't go far out enough for the out. Got a damage down.
Yeah, I like the because even though I'm doing the, I think we're missing is.
Okay.
Is it still deafened?
Lord, I don't even know when we started break. I was just doing rejects. Ready to go back in.
Last pull 754. Yeah, it would have been like 15 minutes right now.
I think technically the
This pull for
pattern's
champion, I
always-
just listened to Ilya while paying
Yeah,
attention to my rotation instead,
the
and it was
champion-
so good for me.
You kind of see what comes first, and then what's after that, and then you
Yeah.
kind of know what's.
The one thing
I-
that's good to remember is that when
out,
there's an
in.
it's always in, out, in.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
And then
out is always
depending on
between
the
two
width-
ins is the big one, and then you know the sides is coming because that's his sword coming at you. It's pretty obvious. But yeah, no, I literally just look at the start, call it out, and then try to internalize and just repeat it in my head over and over.
Yeah, I listened to your first set of callouts and then just repeat them over and
Yeah.
over and over again.
That's what I'm doing. That's what I've been doing. No one was calling out left right there, but it seemed okay.
Yeah, I was just using my eyes with the purple beam.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I just react to the lasers.
But yeah, I definitely agree with what Adel said. Basically, doing the call out for the next one while we're dodging the previous one is the way to go.
Yep. Yes, size is the scary one, where you have to.
Correct.
You
Yeah.
can't just go instantly. You have to wait to see left, right. That's the sprint one for me.
Yep.
Oh, this is the pull I died too.
You died twice.
Correct.
Yeah, I know, but I'm talking about in phase 1, so I carried the weakness over.
Oh right, yeah, because you died to. Yeah.
Yeah.
So many tiny mistakes.
I thought you died twice during P2. Wait.
No, I
Make
died.
any of those mistakes not being made, and we're okay. Like, we have so much damage.
Yeah.
That was
I think
6
the thing that
mistakes.
got us is that we had no idea that he went invulnerable right before the cast finished. That was so mean.
Alright.
Yeah. If he would have had any animation of him swinging once after the cast bar,
Exactly.
it was then.
Yeah.
So fucked up.
We would have
That
gotten
was
the
one
that
GCD.
we would have gotten that M5 video.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Alright,
Right,
so in case
okay.
anyone wasn't there when I was mentioning it on break, the idea is we pot immediately at the start of P2, so we have a pot for the final 2 minute during the enraged towers, and then we can melee LB during the first UV or after it, like for the twin bite, and still have it up for the end.
When are the 2 minutes coming up for you guys on the platforms? Is it the first one or the second one?
Third?
It's like second to third.
Second to
It's like
third.
we bait on the second and push them, and then go over to third and do it the 2 minutes.
That sounds amazing for me. Wow.
Okay, I'll start prepping on the second then.
Is that sarcastic or not?
Absolutely sarcastic for Layla.
Okay. Got it.
I'll be alright. I'll probably push a little earlier and just transfer them after.
You only
That's
have one
ready.
charger ley lines then?
Yeah, I mean, the only time you have 2 charges is like the
Oh yeah, I guess that's
second
true.
ley lines.
I
They
was
still have
wondering if
2
you
minute
gained
cooldown.
one back. in
No,
cutscene
no,
or
no.
anything.
It's just if you delay them for any reason, you're not getting punished for it.
Right.
Poop deck.
Let's begin, shall we?
Can the challenger defeat the wolf in his own lair?
In. Inner cards.
Oh,
Wall.
you're used to that.
I'm just.
I wonder if you can keep up.
Of course, the opener, the pull where it's Wind Fang and I crit everything on my opener.
Dude, there was just
Yeah,
one
Taylor was
right?
bumping. What the hell?
Yeah, I was quite close behind you for a little bit there.
Can't have that.
Yeah, exactly. I swear, every Wind Fang pull, something goes wrong.
No, you.
It's almost like every pull something goes wrong because we haven't cleared yet.
Well, yes.
Those guys got good.
Let's begin,
You
shall
know the
we?
problem.
Well, yeah, does many things, but Cook is not one of them.
That is true.
It's true.
In. Inner cards.
I wonder if you can keep
Away.
up.
Such speed, it's as if there's a pack of him.
Update the group. Ginkin's helping. Hasn't seen the source of the time.
With Fenrir's
Oh, he's building a
might,
group right now?
I rouse the storm.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
signed up to help us out of 8 static frog crystallized time.
Yeah, he did say that
Back
when he
speed.
was playing the frog.
Going clockwise.
No.
Oh no!
Raising
that
him
was
north.
too much for the
8.
challenger. The challenger rises again! Can they turn this around?
Good job.
Nice job.
Must have heard. But they're not out of the fight yet.
Fenrir's power can be wielded in surprising ways.
Oh, where did that colossal thing come from?
Fly true!
Follow.
Not bad. Not bad. But we've scarcely begun.
Thank you, Beth.
How delightful! The earth is mine to command! A pack of wolves!
Okay. Follow.
The heads.
Heads.
Scaring us, see this.
I got scared 'cause you said watch heads. I look at it like, where are they? I can't see them. They were just moving. The trauma is absolutely real.
Try this!
One, four.
CPS stack.
Yep.
Arnold,
The
Arnold.
challenger's down!
Ow.
Is this the end?
Inner cards.
They're back on their feet. Let's see if they can stay standing.
We did
Oh.
need healing on that.
We were full health.
Yeah, we need. Yeah, we are full health. We need mid.
Will not
That was
lose.
174k on me.
I need more power! Fenrir's unbound
Do
might!
we just have to jump after this?
Yes. What is that?
Yeah, if we get him to 1 HP as the cast is ending, then that actually doesn't block.
Egads! The ring's been destroyed and they've fallen below!
Yeah, just the shield power would have been enough.
No matter what becomes of my body, defeat is not an option.
No, we don't need. Normally we don't. We kill
Floating
before
death
there.
traps! How will they fight with so little room?
I'm trying to think if we ever see that.
Now I fight with everything I have. Prepare yourself.
CU should still be up. Should be up by the first stack. I think we'll be fine. I'll just use that.
Not
Is
worried
that
about it,
a
just
space issue again?
Yeah, I
Wait, give me-
I don't know.
Yeah, no.
Okay, so that was
The best thing that we can do right now is to have Kai pull up the duty recorder.
Yeah,
pull
we
up
should
our
probably
last
just do
pull,
it and
and
figure
then
it out.
look at it so we can figure it out so it doesn't happen again.
Because I gave you even more room that time because I moved into the slice after it went off.
Because
Is
you
there
can be
time
in.
between- wait,
You can be
is
in
there
a little
time
bit.
between?
Yeah.
Is there time between the spreads going between the dashes and the spreads going off?
Yes.
It depends on which cleave. If it's
Depends
the
on which
fourth
cleave.
cleave going
Oh,
through,
well then,
no.
then there's never been a
If it's
problem,
the
and I'm just
third
stupid.
cleave,
That's it.
yeah,
No, that's
we
it.
can set
You
that.
can expand
'cause
that-
into
you should-
the.
No, because
No,
you
dash.
shouldn't need to
should
worry
be
about that.
able
There
to
is space
fit,
for
yeah.
everyone
Yeah.
in the quadrant.
You should be able to fit. That's why
I've never
say-
had to move into another quadrant to fit my spread.
Correct. You have to be in an int to do recording.
Yeah,
Yep.
Oh yeah, no, it's a terrible system.
it is terrible.
We're just gonna go to the last pull.
Oh yeah, I'm also with you on this terrible kill timing. Alright.
Like I don't.
Yeah, I kept moving. That's not where I ended up when the spreads went
Okay.
on.
Oh, he's too far left.
He is too
Where
far
where
left. Correct.
where
You
where
guys
can I go?
Where you just were before that. was
What's
safe.
the difference?
You tried to
What-
move out of Ilya's AoE, but Ilya was already
Tried to
moving
move out
away.
of my AoE when I hadn't finished moving to my spot yet.
I don't even. I cannot physically see the difference between what you.
Okay, that is a kind of.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, no.
wait,
If you look at the
you
arrow
can
on the
be-
ground, you see the arrow?
No, what arrow?
The
I
boss
can see
You
it
can
right
kind of
now.
arrow
be
hitbox.
farther out on the D.
You see, yeah, you see the arrow there. You need to be on the inside of it. You can't
Yeah,
be
but
on the outside of it.
I felt like it would
You
have
have
been.
to
Wouldn't have
be-
been in your thing then?
No. Don't.
Really?
Correct. Yeah.
Okay.
It would have been fine. And if you
Uh.
kill me because you're too far in, that's my fault.
Yeah, you want to be like on the south side of that arrow or the north side, like in that little quadrant.
Okay. Or the game could just be nice and give us spreads first.
Just be range.
Because it should
Or you could be on the
theoretically-
side where the cleave goes off first and move into it afterwards.
Yeah.
Nah, it's. Let's not change positions now.
Yeah, because I am moving into my spot at the last second. So if you're trying to judge it based off of the AoE marker when they spawn on us, that's not gonna work.
You can also move out after the dashes go off.
That's what we're saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, I might just do that. But
Just wait
But
for
you
that
can only do
fourth
that.
dash.
If,
Well, no,
only
you can
one
wait.
side of
Even
only
the fourth
one of the
dash.
two of us can do that.
Even the fourth dash, you can move into it ever so slightly. I've seen Iz do it multiple times.
Oh yeah. Okay.
In any space, you can help give Guy by staying as close as possible to the wall. Always helpful
Yeah.
as well.
Let's begin, shall we?
Can the challenger defeat the wolf in his own
I feel like I'm already pretty much by the wall.
Yeah, but you were.
Well,
like,
I'm
not
just
on the
saying I don't know where you are.
Yeah, it looked like that.
I'm not saying.
Like
you
it
don't
looked
know
like Talon was just getting spooked by my AoE before it ended the session.
that. I've never paid
Mid.
attention to what you look like. You've never
Intercards.
complained about the space I give you, so.
Oh no, I've had no issues. Or Talon's, but it seems like Talon's been giving me more
I
space
wonder
than
if you
I've
can
had,
keep
so.
up.
Follow.
such speed. It's as if there's a pack of him.
With Fenrir's might, I rouse a storm. The wind
Perfect.
answers my call.
Do it clockwise.
What did I miss? Oh, I was too far out for wings. Got it. Oh, okay.
The able wins with.
But they're not out of the fight yet.
Fenrir's Power can be wielded in surprising ways.
Where did that colossal thing come from?
Fly true!
3, 1.
Away.
Not bad. Not bad. But we've scarcely begun.
Check debuffs.
Bear my fighting wings! Still you stand. How delightful! The earth is mine to command! Pack of wolves!
Rotate. Follow.
Watch heads.
Heads.
Try this!
1, 2.
EPS spread.
Cardinals.
Out. Enter cards.
I didn't have time to press mana font. I'm at 0 man.
Will not
I'm so sorry.
I need more power!
Wait.
Fenrir's unbound!
Oh, let's go. We spell cursing P2.
It sure is.
Yep, it is what it is.
You just have to go dice. And you get back.
Nah. We'll make it work.
You're just gonna misalign it.
Yep, it's been realigned. There's so many places.
Remember
it's been
potting
so
1 minute?
good in this.
Yeah, we're potting when we get up here, and then we're
No.
Hey, lay up the other. Yeah,
Potting.
no,
I
No,
can
potting
pot.
2 minutes.
the last 2 minutes. No, we're potting.
No,
we're
no,
potting
no.
the
Pot
last 2 minutes.
instantly.
Pot
Pot
instantly.
Huh? Just win.
And in the last 2
Do it.
minutes.
Okay.
Wait,
Were you not here at break? Were you not here at break?
Not at the last second, I guess. Jesus.
Now I fight with everything I have.
As we talked about.
Yourself.
Tongue line.
There's no escape.
I mean, it doesn't matter that much yet, where you specifically choose to use your pod. Just trying to keep
Go
it.
south.
Will you be able to stay on your feet?
Obi.
Shit. Hopefully this is enough time.
I will rend all asunder.
Out.
Go.
Minutes.
You'll have nowhere to stand.
Inside.
Dodge this if you can. The power of will
I have Feather.
unleashed.
Oh,
The challenger's down! Is this the end?
Nope. Partner. Over here.
I had no choice.
Yeah, that was ridiculous.
You cannot escape from the wolf.
Donut in, out, insides. In.
It's over.
Yeah, I don't have swim. I can't res.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, you need to stack with me.
During the break, Ilya went and talked with Adol about pot timings for.
Okay.
His recommendation was pot immediately, which gives you a pot on the last 2 minute during the enrage, as opposed to pot on the delayed 2 minute and then potentially get one right at the end. With the
Yeah.
I mean, if we pod with the first 2 minute, I get like barely any value because
Yeah.
that 2 minute is completely fucked for me.
Yeah.
If I get UV, it's over.
Okay.
And
Also,
we LB during UV or Twin Bite.
Because I was only gone for like 5 minutes. I was like, how did y'all talk about this?
I mentioned it when I got back from talking with Adol, and I mentioned it again as we zoned in after break.
Let's begin, shall we?
Can the challenger defeat the wolf in his own lair?
In. Cardinals.
wonder if you can keep up.
Away.
Such speed, it's as if there's a pack of him.
I will say though, pausing on the 1 minute actually made me realize something. That I can use flourish at the beginning of P2.
Fenrir's might, I rouse
Yeah, that's the whole
storm.
point. You're supposed to press your 1 minute as soon as you
Well, the
spawn in
issue
P2,
with-
because
The wind
then we
Back
delay
me
the
in?
2 minutes that would realize.
Counter.
I didn't know because flourish was on that weird timer where it was like at 50 seconds at the start of P2.
Yep, that's why we're delaying 2 minutes. So that it realigns.
Yes. Oh, my bad.
The challenger's down! Is this the end?
But yeah, press all your 1 minutes at the start of P2.
Let's begin, shall we?
Can the challenger defeat them in his own lair?
In. Undercards.
I wonder if you can keep up.
Follow.
Such speed, it's as if there's a pack of him.
With
Now we
Fenrir's
can get
might,
behind it.
I rouse a storm. The wind
Not
answers
affect me.
my call.
Going clockwise.
They must have heard, but they're not out of the fight yet.
Fenrir's power can be wielded in surprising ways.
Oh, where did that colossal thing come from?
Fly true!
The challenger's down!
Away.
Is this the end? They're back on their feet. Let's see if they can stay standing.
Not bad. Not bad. But we've scarcely begun.
Check debuff. Island.
Bear my biting wings.
Wow, that's a better tech step kind of.
Still you stand. How delightful. The earth is mine to command. A pack of wolves.
See? Follow.
Watch heads.
Heads.
Try this.
Great.
2.
DPS stack.
Cardinals. Out.
Out. Enter cards.
I'm not gonna question that snapshot.
It up. I wasn't here.
What happened?
You didn't see anything.
I did not see anything.
I did not see
Nothing to see.
Good job.
By the end of the cast, I was literally right
Will
next,
not
like
lose.
on the A
I
marker
need
next
more
to
power.
this.
He was walking in front of me.
Then rears unbound might.
By the way, oh yeah, that time I actually felt like I had the space.
Yeah, I moved more than usual. That's fine.
Okay.
Because I had extra room to move it to the half room afterwards.
Alright,
Got it.
That's
pot,
why I did that, because red as well.
pot into 1 minute.
No matter what becomes of my body, defeat is not an option.
They moved to floating death traps. How will they fight with so little room?
Now I fight with everything I have. Prepare yourself.
Wrong line.
There's no escape.
We'll start a move here.
Stay on your feet.
It'll be fine. Does that feel better?
Yes.
I will rend all asunder.
Out.
I'll go, I'll go.
No. Just had to put my neutral on.
Deuce.
You'll have nowhere to stand.
East. East.
Dodge this if you can. The power of wit unleashed.
I have another.
Tailwind?
Well, wait, why did it go back to... Shit, I'm stupid. I'm so sorry.
Oh, when they touch the...
Uh...
That makes sense. That's why, Kai, usually you want to grab it back from him. Cause you should still be over there. Or you come back
Well,
over.
by the time my teleport was up,
Yeah, no, what Kai, what Tavis does when he does the same thing is he just steps off the teleporter and waits until my thing finishes and just grabs it back from me before crossing back over. It's not required, because like the melee can always just teleport over to you instead, but it's up to you.
I was just expecting the tether.
I thought you had it. I don't know.
I'd say to just go grab it from him. You're already there, you don't want to mess with teleport cooldown.
I couldn't see what actually
shall we?
this thing cost.
I didn't even realize I still had the
Can
damage.
the challenger defeat the Lord in his own lair?
Wait, do you teleport over and then you still have
No,
it?
I didn't teleport because I thought Kai had grabbed it.
Oh, but he teleported without grabbing it.
I didn't know I had to.
Out. Intercards.
Should have grabbed it. No, sorry, I got confused there, so I'm
I wonder if you can keep up.
Away.
Such speed, it's as if there's a pack of him.
With Fenrir's might, I rouse a storm. The wind answers my call.
Counter.
That must have hurt, but they're not out of the fight yet.
Fenrir's power can be wielded in surprising ways.
Oh, where did that colossal thing come from?
Blind true!
Great.
Follow.
Not bad. Not bad. But we've scarcely begun.
Pity buffs.
hold a little bit. Especially just a little. Alright, perfect. That was weird.
Bear my fighting wings! Still you stand. How delightful! The earth is mine to command! A pack of wolves!
Rotate. Follow.
Sheds.
Try this!
DPS stack.
Cardinal.
In. Air Cardinals.
In for cards.
No,
Rest in peace, finish
will
your
not
move.
lose. I need more power. Fenrir's unbound might!
Egads! The rings be destroyed and they fallen below!
No matter what becomes of my body, defeat is not an option.
They moved to floating death traps! How will they fight with so little room?
Now I fight with everything I have. Prepare yourself.
Manga.
There's no escape. Will you be able to stay on your feet? I will rend all asunder. Watch this if you can. The power of Lent unleashed.
I have first tether.
It is.
Cannot escape from
Out in, donut, sides in. In,
Left.
donut,
Right.
sides,
Left.
in.
Left.
Manga.
Take Buster. Tethers.
back at you.
Out.
UV to spread. Pay attention.
Come
Taylor,
back,
Taylor,
Taylor.
come back,
Taylor, come back.
Yeah, I got you.
What's
He's
up?
out.
What's up?
Leading up on healer.
Stuff, stuff.
Oh, nope, nope, move.
To defeat you.
We are potting
game,
next
man.
2 minutes.
Potting the next one. Yep.
Going left.
Game.
The tower to spawn. Move.
Followed.
Even if it costs me my life.
Neither side is holding back, but they can only
Kitchen
be
sink.
Wait for tower.
Kitchen sink.
Move.
LB3, LB3.
I think we're not gonna put 1 minute.
I have Samba and
Just
I
make sure
can
we
kill
survive.
survive. Just make sure we survive.
Let's
Let's
fucking go!
go! Idris, you need to get 2 damage downs on 2 minutes!
Dude, I gave both my cards to Kai. Fuck you.
Travis,
You dick.
Travis, that tether at the end there, I was gonna be there the
Fuck.
I was on the west side. I was waiting for you to pass me to move up to you because I didn't want to take your tether.
And
I
then
mean,
I
it's
think
kind of-
you started to panic to move to me.
Well, yeah, because we've had like 2 wives to you just being all the way out, and if you just stand on the wall, it doesn't matter. I'm joining you.
Yeah, but I'm trying to hit. Because if, depending on where 4 goes, if he goes left or right, for, certain things won't hit.
So should we tell
All right,
him
real
that we
question. What weapon drop?
Oh,
Come on,
Oh
God.
my
fizz
god.
range, fizz range, fizz range.
Ah!
Warrior.
Warrior
Hey,
weapon!
Warrior, let's go!
Four!
Hey, yo, 4, let's go!
4 gets the warrior weapon.
And then I assume Tavis gets
Yep,
coffer.
I'm getting the
Yeah,
weapon.
Travis gets coffer.
Already have.
Rest is greed. Someone wants their glasses.
I have them. So
31 on the mount, Sag.
Don't
I
be
got
a
a 41
74.
on the map.
47. God damn it.
I'm not beating the 74.
Go give me this materia. Let's go.
Is
There's one of them up.
with a 97.
Who's
Yeah, whatever.
oh, what's the fucking music? Let's fucking go.
Wait, don't leave.
Hey, you got glasses. Look at
Oh, left.
Yes, a
picture.
mage.
Wait. Do we want to put the C marker down?
Oh,
Why?
yeah.
Go if you want to.
I mean,
Why would? Oh, to save the markers.
Yeah.
Good. For reclares, someone want to put a C marker down? Do you want to put it in the back of the platform? Yeah, the raid weapon's a bit hit or miss. All right, who's bring down the Z marker?
I will.
Okay,
Never
let me save.
I'm not doing Bean again, so I'll just.
Can't do the fucking anti-special because Tav is left. God damn it.
Oh, later.
Jeez. This fucking guy.
God, actually, no. Actually, the Bravura looks a lot better than that.
The Bravura doesn't look bad.
There we
What
go.
is everyone's hatred for the Bravura?
Both healers with gray healing parsons. Perfect. Good job, guys.
great healing versus.
Yeah.
I don't
get a
know, on that
gray?
last rage stack, I was just spamming.
I think that's the reason.
That's the
Oh,
reason.
we got a
that I
green.
get
Let's
a
fucking
gray.
go.
What do you mean? I was
'Cause-
spamming sucker the entire time on that last stack. Ugh.
Hey
Shield
Kai, we're
healers,
27
man.
buddies.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Congrats to 4 on his 69.
Nice.
Hell yeah. Nice.
0 does.
Oh yeah,
Let's
you want
fucking
the
go.
music in the FC house?
Yeah, do it.
Damn.
Is it the P1 or P2?
P2.
P2.
We better be PT.
I don't think I've listened to P2's music because I turned off music because of the
Oh, you should
P1.
listen to P2's music.
It's quite
Yeah,
It's
good.
actually really good.
It's quite good.
It's not as good as M4's in my opinion, but it's still good.
Oh,
Agreed.
Good.
Where's the fucking orchestrion? in this house?
It's on the table right there. The mini orchestrion.
On the table, right? Oh, there.
Awesome. I didn't get jack shit. What the fuck? Oh my god. I didn't win
Raids.
the fucking
Pure list.
glasses.
Play
I
on
didn't
loop.
win the mount. Didn't win. Oh my god. At least the white mage weapon didn't drop.
Well, GG's everyone. It's done.
GG's.